Good morning. What's going on, Thunder? Harley? Good to see y'all. Thanks for jumping on bright and early this morning. Well, it's not so early. 9:48 a.m. here anyway. What's up, Fub? Happy to be here today. Happy to have y'all with me. Just getting rolling here. We just missed it, but 1960 just burned this 2605 fort. This fort is also on fire. This fort is also on fire. Looks like once 1960 took this sanctuary, they just started burning everything around it. Looks like this flag is maybe next. Or no, they can't touch. They're not touching that flag. So, oh, been a heck of a weekend already. At least I got one more day off tomorrow. That's a holiday here in the States. President's Day. So let's take a look at the map. 1960 still has some territory in here, right? All this blue. In this first zone here, they're slowly getting pushed back. They've still got a little bit of territory here. I don't see them, and I could be wrong. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. I don't see them with access to Kingsland. Right? I see 1960 here. I see some of the four alliances over here. And I see 93 with 1, 2. Yeah. No, there's none up here, right? Okay. So, I mean, I do not see 2605 with access to Kingsland, so that could be problematic here in the future. What's up, Captain? Where's the magic number 16? Hey, you know, I change it up every now and then. So what do we do today? Today we did, I did Silk Road and another alliance simply because I wanted to fire up a stream. If there's no action going on, of course, we'll help our alliance get their Silk Road done. We then did the Barb Forts in another alliance to get my march speed up to 10 with that tide. So, Pub says 2605 is done. Yeah, it is weird here, the number of passes, right? There's one up here, there's one right here. There's this huge mountain range cutting this territory in half. So it's gonna be Kingsland. It looks like it's 1960 versus 1093, basically. For 75, I won't hit the button. That's fine. You be you. Whatever you want to do. They were burning forts, and it took me a few minutes to get that stream fired up. Otherwise, we'd see more action here. What's up, Iceman? Good morning. Emil? Yeah, well, I mean, you know, if 1960 and 1093 are going at it hardcore in Kingsland, maybe it gives 2605 a chance to do some sneaky on the backside here. I mean, they can always go in this zone, right, and start some trouble. They can always start some trouble in this area here where they're touching 1960. Like I said, they still got land here. They still got land over here. They still have these passes. So, you know, they can be troublemakers the rest of this KvK for sure, and they definitely have the players and the power to do it. So it's going to be interesting to see how everything plays out. Our level 7 passes open, what is it, Wednesday or Thursday? Well, the thing that disappoints me is I would have liked to see 1960 against all of 1093, not 1093 after it's been split into, you know, what, 5, 6 different divisions. Where are these guys all going? Yeah, Wednesday. That's going to be interesting. My schedule changes this week. I'm working probably 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. instead of 3 a.m. to noon. So I'll be there. I'll definitely be there. I might be preoccupied a little bit. So we'll see. (902) 814. Is that where I'm at? Kind of. Yeah, nothing going on there. That fort's on fire. Looks like they're going to come burn a flag over here, though, so we'll hang out here for a second. Captain says, I hope the AC Kingdoms win. I don't even have a map for this KvK to throw up there, simply because, you know, it seemed kind of like allies were, not allies were changing, but it seemed like the diplomacy aspect was a clusterfuck, for lack of a better term. But let's bookmark this flag and show you what I did last night. So it is, what, today is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It is 3 days before Pass 7 opens. We have exactly 24 days, 8 hours left in this KvK. My Crystal Tech is 100% done. Very happy about that. No more crystal bundles. No more chaining. I've got my 100,000. I've got my 100,000 points in this KvK, so I get all the rewards. You know, I'll use my AP on a daily basis, no problems there. But we are done with crystal bundles. We are done with barb chaining. We are done with the honor grind. You know, we'll get honor at altars and stuff, but I appreciate that, Kumar. Hope this Kingsland goes for 3 days. Yeah, I mean, I do too in some respects, you know, but the longer it goes, the less I'll be able to spectate, because we'll be having our own Kingsland at that same time. I know you were pretty close to Crystal Tech too, aren't you, Thunder? Are you done yet? I know a lot of our players are waiting for Kingsland to start hitting the barbs hard. They have been using Attila and something in these flags and forts. It's been quite interesting. So Tariq ZL rallies. So the artifacts are coming into play huge in these type of KvKs. I have no idea what I'm going to do with our artifact later when we get to that tide. I don't know yet if our enemies are going to, what kind of resistance they're going to provide at that Pass 7. You know, they have said their goal is to not let us get down to Wind Camp. I don't know if our enemies in Earth Camp intend to go into Kingsland now. Don't know how they're going to defend, if they're just going to let us free burn, if they're just going to fill stuff and try and drain us, if they're going to cheeseburger. So it's going to be interesting. Here comes that rally. Piltong rally, 60MX. So the AoE is not going to hit the 60 GT members. They do things smart. Oh, that turret got swarmed down quicker than shit. Good God. Wow. That disappeared in a hurry. What's up, St. Jolene? Good to see ya. It's 100% free to hit that like button. Also to subscribe to the channel. We are slowly working our way to that 3,000 number, at which point Electro King's going to give away a free profile picture to some lucky viewer. Yesterday was a fun day. So last time I was down at my parents' house to visit relatives, my niece was constantly pelting me with her Nerf dart gun. So I told her last time I was down there, I said, okay, you want to play that game? Next time I come down, I'm bringing my battery-operated Nerf dart gun that shoots 3 bullets every second. And she just looked at me and smiled and laughed. You don't have a Nerf gun. Yesterday when I went down there for her birthday, damn right, I took my fully automatic battery operated Nerf gun and 2 magazines with 18 rounds in each magazine. Yeah, I've never heard a 9-year-old scream so loud in her life. But, you know, and I know an hour and a half commute isn't much for many of you guys who live in the bigger cities, but yeah, you drive an hour and a half one way to go to a birthday party and then come home. You know, 3-4 hours later, another hour and a half in the car. I was tired as hell. So we didn't get a stream up yesterday, and the night before, right, I slept from like 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Then I woke up to come and do the altar. Enemy didn't show up at the altar, so it was, you know, 2.5, 3 hours of watching Netflix, doing taxes, watching the altar. What's up, Classified? I mean, I guess it's a good thing they didn't show up at the altar, right? I did not want MGE points. I wanted the people who were supposed to get their points to get their points. You know, Lord knows I don't need Suleiman that badly, and I don't need Wu Zetian that badly. So, kind of glad they didn't show up at the altar. In the same respect, though, I still need about 3 million kills to hit my 30 million this KvK. That's how you traumatize the kids. You know, the time when we were down there for Christmas and she shot me with her Nerf gun, I told her, I said, you better stop. Just giggled, shot me with it again. I'm like, you better stop or I'm bringing my Nerf gun the next time I come down here and you won't like that. Just giggled. So, you know, I'm a man of my word, right? But after I pelted her with 36 rounds from the 2 magazines, you know, I was a nice guy. I'm like, so I will give you this on one condition. And her eyes got real big. She's like, you're going to give that to me? I'm like, yeah, I will give this to you on one condition. I'm like, you have to promise you will not shoot me with it. You will only shoot your mom and dad. I promise. I promise. So, more than likely, my brother has taken it away from her already today. Because as I was leaving, I'm like, I'm leaving now. You can shoot your mom with that Nerf gun. And she just looks at me. Yeah. What screenshots are you talking about, St. Jolene? I'm really, there's like 3 or 4 Discords I pay attention to, and that's it. I watch mine, I watch our Fire Camp Discord, I watch our 1029 Discord, and then I watch a Discord that I'm still in with all the old 1369 folks. All the old TSN crew. But yeah, remind me at 17:30 to help these guys with Silk Road. No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm sure they're very happy with the trades that they're getting from time to time. Which is fine, but I really don't think you can trade 1960. I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. That rally getting swarmed down on the way to the flag. It's going to be dead before it even gets there. Maybe that's why it died so quick last time, because they hit it on the way there. That's a lot of territory. A lot of enemy territory. There's a fluffy pony. Wow, he's down to 463. You can't mention it and then don't show it. That's a crime. Happy did you get Duke? Let's see here. Yeah, I saw you had a video out recently. I haven't watched it. I mean, you know, swarm down every rally you can. Yeah, that's exactly what we do. I love swarming. And that's really the only way you're going to beat well, you're not going to beat 2960, but that's really the only way you can delay them from pushing, right? Oh, I got Max Crystal Tech before I went to bed last night, classified. I wasn't going to go to sleep before I had it done. I mean, once you get over the hump with that 7th March and that what is it, morale to level 10, the Swarm Tech is cheap as hell. Okay, so Bunny moved over just a little bit. 60XR building a flag here. What's up, Mr. Weedy? So I forget what we got. How many players do I have lined up again to come here after this KvK? Let me just look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for sure. A couple that are kind of iffy yet. Another 5 that are going to let me know. Actually, I need to send them a message. That's another 5 potentially. You know, when I interviewed them, they said they wanted to join, and I'm like, okay, you just sleep on it for 24 to 48 hours. Get back to me. Let me know. Let me know if you have any questions. You know, you don't have to decide right now. We've got a ton of time left in KvK. So we'll see. We'll see. Just responded and said yes, they plan to come here. So that's so we got 15 people lined up to come after KvK start, or after KvK ends. Some fairly good players too. I'm quite happy with quite happy. You know, kill points isn't my biggest concern. Deads isn't my biggest concern. You know, the thing that I look for is high character people who know and understand the game. People who communicate well, who are going to let us know if they're going to be online when a pass opens, offline when a pass opens, so that we can make plans accordingly. Do a quick account. I'm not going to review migrant accounts live on stream 20 days before everything opens. Just you know, if you know how they handle the exit from their existing kingdom is on them. Right, and if they haven't told their king, or they haven't told the leaders of that kingdom they're leaving, I do not want to be the first one that the leadership team hears it from. So, but I mean, we've got players from 100 million with the max tech every KvK, all the way down to 38 million who are free to play. Oh, my account? What do you want to see on my account? We are about 5 years old. Kill points just a little under 15 billion. Deads 68 million. Resource gathered 31 billion. Help, I'm very proud of this number. 262 help. 262,000 helps. If you want to see commanders, I'll tell you what I don't have expertise. I don't have Babur, I don't have Margaret, Bertrand, Lubu, Charlemagne, Suleiman, and Wu Zetian. Otherwise, everything else is done. Everything is level 60. This is my primary archer set. There's my first cavalry set, infantry set, second archer set, second cavalry set, second infantry set, third archer set, third cavalry set, nothing special. I don't generally run 3 cavs. Third infantry set, again, nothing special here. Don't generally run 3 infantry. And leaderships. As far as armaments, where are you? How the hell do I get to armaments again? There we go. We've got 7 inscriptions on my primary archer set. Quite proud of that. The only one I have the 1 inscription on is the one with Hunter, but otherwise all these are double inscriptions. Cavalry looking good too. We got 6 inscriptions there. Everything's cavalry. Percentages could be higher, I get it, but 6 inscriptions, hard to beat that. This is my arch formation. Just started working on this recently. This is my infantry wedge formation. Got 5 inscriptions there. So I think we're in a pretty good place. As far as speed ups go, you know, building speed ups, research speed ups, those are never an issue. I'm skipping, now that Crystal Tech is done, I am skipping Bastion quests for training, and I'm saving training speed ups for the simple fact that if the next Zenith skin is an archer skin, I would love to push for it. Healing speed ups, we're slowly getting some of those, doing barb forts, doing barbarians. General speed ups, we're sitting pretty good. VIP shop comes again tonight. So we'll get another 20 of these tonight, along with a bunch of these. But looking fairly decent. I'm definitely not the best player in the game. Don't have the best equipment in the game. I don't have meta equipment on my infantry, but you know, as far as infantry goes, right? This is solid for a Gorgo defense. You know, we've got the level 3 Hope Cloak, the level 3 gloves. I know it's not meta, but frankly I don't care about infantry. The only thing I generally use infantry for is, you know, 1 open field march and a Gorgo if I need to. Lost Canyon, I'm sitting in 3rd. These 2 guys are a pain in the ass to beat. $200 million, yeah. My highest ever was 192 million. I kind of wish now I pushed to 200 million because there's an achievement for that, but it is what it is. I don't know that I'll ever get back that high. You know, that was after a Nile KvK where our enemies did not fight us at all. What's going on, Happy? I mean, literally, they didn't fight us at all. I think I got like 176,000 deads and maybe fewer than that in kill points or kills. It was absolutely ridiculous. Every time a pass opened, they would port their cities away, defended nothing. They wouldn't fight us at the altar. Hell, they didn't even come and kill AFK troops at the altar. So that was the most boring KvK I have ever been in my life. 50 days of farming. Thank you, whoever gave happy or gave classified justice. And we'll see what our current KvK shapes up to be, because Earth gave up real quickly until I told them we were not going to give them free rewards. Then they built into the Zone 6 and told us their mission was to keep us from attacking Wind Camp. Who knows how they plan to do that? They may just cheeseburger out of their cities. They may defend flags. They may defend forts and try and quote-unquote drain us. You know, we'll see. Kingsland. Let me see here. Hubs has markers up. So Pass 7 is on the 21st. And Kingsland is on the 24th. So this coming week. Pass 7 on Wednesday and Kingsland on Saturday. Weekend Kingsland. Gotta love it. Thus far, we have got... I did not want honor roll. So in, what would you say, Stinky? 26 hours of fighting? We've got 27 million kills. 3.4 million deads. And then Earth Camp gave up and they disconnected from Zone 5 even. They disconnected from the passes. What's up, Mims? Good to see you. This flag means nothing when it goes down, right? Because they're connected up around the top of the mountains, too. See if any forts have repaired here. Not that one. Not that one. I saw a bunch of dots over here. A bit of sporadic field fighting. Not that one. That flag looks like it was just free burnt. Where's that rally going? Let the madness begin on this flag. Hey Jules, thoughts on Lapu Lapu? I'll be honest here, I have not been studying those new commanders. I know the engineering ones I won't be going for at all. We'll unlock them, of course, but I kind of wait and see. I'm taking a wait and see approach. So somebody else did the rally, so it didn't have to march all the way through territory. What do we got? Is that HQ or is that LC? I get confused. Those commanders look very similar. Well, I think y'all pissed Alloys off the other day because I have not seen him back in a live stream. I'm going to have to reach out and apologize to him because y'all were picking on 2605 so much in the stream last week. Nicholas, that's I need more information to be able to answer that question. Who would you pair with Nevsky and who would you pair with Scipio? You know, what commanders do you currently have? If you've got Joan of Arc already, then yeah, I think Nevsky's the way to go. Because expertise Nevsky, I think, will do better for you than a 5551 Scipio. Unless you've got Lucci done already, then Lucci Scipio is absolutely fantastic. But is it Tariq? Did I click on the wrong march? I know that's what Piltong was sending, is a Tariq ZL. And good to see you, Liloch. Nah, it's not that broken. It's just the auxiliary skill or the artifact or whatever it is they're putting on. I have Nevsky 555. You know, if you like how your Nevsky and Joan March is doing now, then yeah, go for Scipio. It's very hard for me to give advice, and I'm just being honest here, on mid-max commanders because I don't use anything myself before their expertise. So, you know, I'm sure there are others in the chat that are much smarter than I am. But if you're getting good things and good trades and good pairs with your Nevsky Joan currently, yeah, and you want to get that second march, then go for Scipio. You know, the hardest thing to do as a free-to-play low spender is to save gold heads, right? But you know, Nevsky, you pretty much got to have him, and Scipio at some point you're going to want to have him done as well. Lucci and Joan also. You know, but I would, once you get those marches where you want them, I would say, you know, just save gold heads until the next commanders come out that you really, really want. Otherwise, you're always going to be working from behind. I expertised him, Captain. I did not leave my HQ 5555. Yeah, Max Nevsky Joan is amazing, especially if you're only running that one cavalry march. But the best thing I ever did with this game is to decide, okay, I'm going to stop working on last generation or 2 generation ago commanders and just save my gold heads and max the commanders that come out. Guan is going out of style real quick. Real quick, I would bet the next infantry commanders that come out, Guan will be done. Mims says 1 max march is better than 2 unmaxed marches. Depends on your play style, though, too, right? I mean, in general, I would agree with that statement, but it's easier said than done for a lot of players. So I would imagine Fluffy Pony is just microfilling this flag. We saw him on earlier throwing up emojis, and he is general, so... Hoping you can use Guan with the new infantry commander. He needs a museum buff now. You know, there are just some commanders that remain relevant for a long, long time, and Guan has been one of them. But it's getting to a point where he's not going to be too relevant for much longer. A lot of people I know, like Captain said, have benched him already. Correct. This Fluffy Pony, that's MF's old account. Highest power, 824. 323 million deads. 250 billion in resource assistance. Oh no, that rally's done. So yeah, let's take a look at our map, right? This is a Tides of War KvK. First zone up top here, we are Fire Camp. We went against Earth Camp. We used the Tide for a 1-hour fort. You know, we had several alliances do that. So we got our fort built quite quickly. Several of us were random teleporting and stopping them from getting in their forts, so our forts built quicker. We were able to take out 4 Earth Camp building forts in the first 2.5, 3 hours. You know, they'd build one, we'd take it out, they'd drop it back further, we'd build to there, we'd take it out. So, you know, after this zone was won, Earth came to me and they said, "That's it, we're done. You're too strong. We're not going to push Kingsland." They disconnected from Pass 4, so their players couldn't even get through there. About 2 days later, they came to me and they said, "So, Zone 6, we want this, we want this, we want this." And I said, "You guys quit. You're basically in no condition to bargain and tell me what you want or don't want." I said, "Wind is still fighting. If you're not going to fight us, we're going to go through your territory and we're going to fight Wind." And they basically came back and said, "Well, if you're not going to let us have territory in Zone 6, then we're gonna make it very, very difficult for you to get to Wind Camp." And my response to that was, "That's fine. Game on. We'll see you on the battlefield." So the way they have built here, they do not have forts touching the pass. So, okay, they're building a flag now here so that they have one. They will be touching the pass with that flag. But God only knows what their plan is. I mean, we can hit this fort because we're touching it with ours. We were touching a flag with this little extension here, but it looks like they have demolished and rebuilt the flag so that we're no longer touching it. So we'll see. Do we just burn through everything here and build down here as quickly as possible? Do we try and do a sneaky sneak and drop a fort somewhere in this zone? I don't know what our plans are yet. That's up to the territory guys, not to me. And then Kingsland is so super small. Or, do we just say fuck it? And we build straight down to this pass 8 so they only have one way in. Because if us and our allies have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if we have 5 entrances to Kingsland, to the enemy's 3, that would sit quite well with me. Well, I mean, this is their zone 5, right? We'll be able to invade this zone 5 once these level 9 passes open, because we want to potentially get one of these circles so that we own 4 circles. That's a reward at the end of the KvK. We want to get a sanctuary so that we own 2 sanctuaries. Can't remember if it's 2 or 3 sanctuaries at the end of KvK. I'll have to look. I have notes somewhere. Two Hyrons, 4 Hyrons, 4 circles, 2 sanctuaries, 4 sanctuaries. So 2 sanctuaries should not be an issue. Either us or Water Camp will have to take that sanctuary in their zone 5. 4 sanctuaries, that could be problematic. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. And we have not discussed yet with Water Camp final rewards. We drew up a list of the various rewards that you can get at the end of KvK. But we have not discussed yet who's getting what. I think... is Smash Squad hitting the Sanctuary? I think that will be a interesting discussion, right? Because they've had more fighting than we have. Wind put up more resistance than fire did, but that's not our fault. We steamrolled the Earth Camp into submission very quickly. Tides is similar to Heroic Anthem. The difference, the Kingsland is smaller, and you have these different tides of war. Like right now, you can select from these different personal objectives, right? Increase the max number of healing potions you can earn each day by 500,000. Increase action point recovery speed, which is what I selected, by 20%. Increase honor from defeating barbarians, or add 1 bastion quest. You also then have alliance directives. Faster rallies against barbarians and barbarian occupied buildings. That lasts for 3 hours. You can use it twice. There's a 24-hour cooldown. Destroy barbarian forts to gain march speed. So if you destroy 20 barbarian forts, you get an extra 5% march speed that lasts the entire KvK. So there's some good stuff in here. The next personal objectives are field troops deal 5% more damage to garrisons. More than likely, that's what I'll be getting. If one of your troops is serving as garrison captain, 10% health. Troops gain 10% march speed. You can dispatch 2 troops to a rally when you launch attacks. So those are some interesting tides. Alliance directives. Selected alliance flag cannot be attacked. So you can make it so one of your alliance flags, as long as it's not adjacent to a pass, can't be attacked for 3 hours. 8 seconds after one of your alliance troops begins attacking an alliance building, its basic attacks will have a 15% chance to reduce the building's durability by 10. So that's a nice one. You can use that 3 times, 3 hours, 24-hour cooldown. Converts an alliance flag into an alliance arrow tower. Once you do that, it can remain as an alliance arrow tower until the end of the season. And next tide we will have artifacts as well. So we'll see how that plays into things. Hey, Cheech. They're just trying to have some fights, I guess. Do what they can. I don't know, Swizz. What's up, Aloys? Good to see ya. No, nobody's bashing 2605 today. Don't want you leaving again. I enjoy your company. We're just watching whatever fights there are, the flags that you guys are defending over here. I mean, it looks like it's going to be 1960 against 1093 in Kingsland. It looks like 2605 is going to do whatever they can to get some good kills and good fights in wherever they can. You know, can't blame them for that. 93 and 60 have not clashed yet, Sparta. Yeah, the Alliance Tower shoots at cities. Or the Archer Tower, or whatever it is. So, we'll see. We'll see. You know, I'm sure Captain and Hubs have been talking and putting a solid plan together and contingency plans, and you know, we're not into drawing up 50 different maps. If this happens, we go to map 1.1a. If this happens, we go to map 2.2c. We just kind of go with the flow. Thank you, Cheech. Let's hit that like button. 101 watching. Agreed. Smash that like button. Let me get rid of my KvK map here. While there's nothing going on here, it is a good time to let you know that after our KvK, 1029 will be recruiting. You can start messaging me directly now if it's something you're interested in. We are currently a DC Kingdom, looking to move up to a CC Kingdom. We have fixed MGs and gold head events, a highly aggressive play style. So if you're a hit and run or you're a cheeseburger player, this might not be the kingdom for you. We do events at 1730. ARC is in the main alliance at 14 UTC. We will run ARC in multiple alliances if people can't come to the 14 UTC on Sunday. But this is a lot to ask here, right? We're looking for smart players who understand the game. People must be able to farm and support themselves with resources. We want players who can follow markers and do not chase kills. Mature individuals. We don't tolerate toxic behavior or drama. Communication and activity is critical. A voice interview is required. Contact me on Discord or through YouTube. You know, to me, there's no kill and dead requirements every KvK. You know, we just ask that people show up for the past fights. The best time to get kills in a lower sea kingdom is that first 24 to 48 hours when a pass opens. We want you there as much as possible. If you can't be there, let us know in advance. Alloy says if we can hold some of our positions in this zone when 960 leaves, rebuild quicker and potentially get a spot in Kingsland. Yeah, you can always, that's always possible. Absolutely. Are we really at 98 likes? Let me refresh the stream and see this for myself. Well, we're at 77. So we hit the goal of 75. Thank you all very much. Yeah, I do a voice interview with everyone. You know, to me, it's not about kills. It's not about deads. It's not about stats. It's not about commanders. You know, granted, we would like high spending, you know, players here with every single piece of equipment, yada, 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 right? But those are not typically the type of players that want to come to C&D Kingdoms. So here it's more about attitude, maturity, communication. Being a small kingdom with 40 to 45 main accounts in it, one toxic player, one player that comes in that's a complete douchebag can ruin the vibe for everyone else. And at the end of the day, yeah, we want to win KvKs. We win more KvKs than we lose. We win more Ark of Osiris than we lose. But, at the same time, if you're not having fun playing with the people that you play this game with, you might as well not do it. Life is short. If you're not having fun playing a game, don't play it. There are hundreds of other games out there. So that's why I do a voice interview with everyone, just to make sure that they're going to be a good fit for the kingdom. Yeah, you can contact me on Discord. There's a link to my Discord in the live stream description, and we can certainly start that discussion. We do have 24 days left in KvK though, so it's going to be a good 27 to 30 days before we can even accept migrants. But got 15 people lined up to come here already. $10.29 can't handle more douchebags. They already got me last migration. No, I'm very happy with you, Stinky, and the group that you brought in here. They are all outstanding, high character individuals that are not toxic, that are not drama queens. We don't generally bring groups in, but after this last KvK, when I had 5 people quit, we had a need to bring a group of people in, and it has worked out tremendously. You better know how to speak English. Yeah, you don't have to speak the best English in the world, right? As long as you understand English. Because when we fight, we want people on Discord so that we can call out where we're going, what we're doing. Otherwise, somebody's having to change the marker every 30 seconds, and that's one player less on the battlefield then. When we put up markers, it's A1, attack this flag. When we burn the flag, we'll change the time on it to the time it repairs, and then we'll move to A2 because we're attacking another flag, or D1 because we're defending a flag. So I think once you get used to it, it's a good system. It's a system similar to that 1365 uses. Yep, if you're looking to come to 1029, just message me on Discord. There's a link to my Discord in the video description. And I did put up a new poll. If we can hit 100 likes, I will drop 5 gifted memberships in the chat. What does a gifted membership get you? That gets you access to all of the cool emojis, which I just hit the wrong button here, so hang on. How do I show the damn chat again? Damn it. There we go. All of these cool emojis here that were made by the one and only Electro King. If you're interested in graphics of any kind, hit up Electro King on my Discord. He can certainly help you out. Plus, you get access to the Touchdown Club on my Discord. It is a private section of the Discord only for YouTube members. You have to link your YouTube and your Discord accounts together, but then you will have access to it. Hey, Electro King does great work. I plug him at least once a stream. That's right. That's right. Cheesehead. That's where I get my name, right? Green Bay Packers, Lambeau Field. You know, I never thought I'd be playing this game as long as I have. So when I first started playing this game, you know, I was watching Smokey and the Bandit, and I just called myself Buford. You know, Buford T. Justice, right? Buford. After a while, the alliance I was in changed their names from Justice something or other, I forget what it was, to Wolves of the North, because we had the North Territory in the kingdom we were in. So I thought Lambeau sounds like a very good wolf's name, and it, you know, kind of represents my favorite American football team. So at that point in time, I changed my name to Lambeau, and it's been 4 years now. Drew says we're practically neighbors. I'm in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Where are you at? Or are you talking neighbors on the KvK map or something? That's healing. That's still burning. That's still burning. This is the last one they burnt, so I'm kind of not understanding why they healed this one before the other two, but hey. Yeah, the stream doesn't refresh for me to tell me how many likes we have, so somebody tell me when we hit that 100, would you? Portage? I was just down that way yesterday, went to Madison yesterday. Oh no, I was a Packers fan since I can remember. I remember, you know, church would always get done on Sunday at like 11:30, and there were Sundays during the football season where my parents were like, "Oh, let's go to Pizza Hut for lunch," and I'm like, "No, we got to get home. I got to watch the Packers." Yeah, we have multiple alliances in the kingdom, right? But we have one main alliance that has 45 main accounts in it. The rest are farms, and then we have four primary farm alliances. Where are we here? Yeah, PK, LPK, at PK, PKG. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 farm alliances. Yeah, we're a one alliance kingdom for sure. For sure. If you look at our roster, it's everyone in rank 3 is a main account. All of our farms that we have in the main alliance are in rank 2. And then rank 1 are inactives or visitors from other kingdoms, since we're currently in KvK. What's up, eh? We are a quarter of one alliance for the most part, yep. Greetings from Berlin. Oh my goodness, you're like 15 minutes away from me. My nephew's father owns some land over near Berlin that we used to go deer hunting on all the time. Who's the highest kill point player in your kingdom? That would be me. Got some really good players here. Some smart players. Players who, you know, I don't have to tell, you know, watch the flags or watch for rallies. You know, they just know. Captain says, I'm bored. All the whales scared our enemies off. Electro King's giving away the next free profile pick at 3,000 subscribers. So we got a little ways to go yet. We did hit 100 though. We did hit 100. So if you do not have gifting enabled, do that now. Do that now, because here come 5 memberships. Thank y'all for hitting 100. I do appreciate y'all. We'll change the poll now. We'll get something different in there, right? There we go. Get a poll more relevant to this KvK. Evil Clown, Chilsey, Zalore, FC, Pinchahati, welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, Berlin, Germany. Okay, okay. Yeah, there's a Berlin, Wisconsin. It's a small town located about 15 minutes to the west of me. But I mean, it's a real small town. It's probably got about 12 bars, 1 Walmart, a McDonald's, maybe a Taco Bell. Ahmed, I run Huo Joan and Nevsky William myself. So I think you're spot on there. My third cavalry march, if I need it, is either XY Justin or XY Honda. Andrew, you can touch base with me on Discord. We can certainly have a chat. You know, 1029 is a small kingdom, right? But we don't care so much about kills and deads as long as you're a mature player, a non-toxic player that doesn't cause drama. You're on for pass fights, and you communicate well. We're always looking. Oh yeah, I've been to Waukesha. What we are witnessing on stream is an A seed versus 2. Well, they're all Imperiums, right? 2605 was Imperium, if I remember correctly. 1960s Imperium, 1093's Imperium. But I mean, although they're all Imperiums, there are different levels of Imperium, right? And I'm kind of waiting to see if they're balling up over there for a potential rally on this. Yeah, I have not been watching Facebook over this weekend to see how the drama in this KvK is playing out. I know Chisco put out a video earlier today or late yesterday about this KvK. But it, you know, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't like drama. I don't like toxicity. I think it divides the community more than it brings it together. You know, everyone can have a difference of opinion. But when things start getting personal, that's when, that's where I draw the line. But they identify as an A seed, so there's that politically correct grammar. Just because a pineapple identifies as an orange doesn't mean it's a frickin' orange. If it looks like a pineapple and tastes like a pineapple, it's probably a pineapple. Let's not turn this into a Bash 2605 stream. You know, they're a strong kingdom, whether they're showing it in this KvK or not. I mean, just to be able to defend some of these flags and some of these forts against a kingdom like 1960, they're a strong kingdom. They've got some very, very good players there. Fluffy Pony is one of the nicest people I've ever met. You know, Justin was a huge supporter of many content creators for a long, long time. You know, they've got some very good individuals in that kingdom. They've got a ways to go if they want to hold their own against the 1960 in the future. But, you know, and what are they going to really do this KvK? I mean, I think they've kind of accepted the fact that they're probably not going to win in the end. And they're trying to do enough to get some kill points, to get their rewards that they can get out and maybe go into another KvK quickly. I mean, I respect what they're trying to do there. I respect what they're building there. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of 2605, and that had to do more with them pulling out of the semifinals in Osiris League and just kind of everybody leaving the match. You know, that didn't sit well with me. You know, do I like the fact that they named their coalition 254? No, I think that's, you know, let bygones be bygones. Let's not rehash all the drama from these guys leaving 254, right? Hey, you just posted a lot on that Discord. I'm not going to read all that right now. I'll read that later. I would agree with that statement, Pocket. With Imperium shrinking and the new domain system, it's going to be really difficult to build something similar to 1960. Yeah, I mean, if you're a one Alliance Kingdom, two Alliance Kingdom, you're going to be able to bring your top 800 players in, right? And how many farms will you actually bring in to stuff those flags, to stuff those rallies? Figure if you got 300 players in the top two alliances, you're bringing in what, 500 farms? Depending upon the power of those farms, how many flags can they actually fill? All right, thank you, Andrew. Just send me a DM if you're interested in migration. I'll respond later when I'm off stream. Here we go.
Fight!
If you want to pick 2 infantry marches, all expertise except KvK and Gorgo, who do you pick? I've really been liking Lucci Alex and Guan Scipio Prime. Guan Sargon did not do well for me. And I think Lucci, you know, after watching Apocalypse and watching some of his reports that he was getting, you know, I was running Guan Alex and Scipio Lucci. I think Scipio Lucci is the single best infantry march in the game right now. But I wanted Guan to be a little more tanky. So I moved Scipio back behind Guan and paired Alex with Lucci. And I really like those 2 marches. They both do a great job. You know, I've been considering, right, PY, Piraeus, whatever, that Greek guy. Him plus Lucci, and then Guan Scipio. So I don't know. Not a lot of people have PY done. Piraeus. I mean, I've seen that combo in some of these more high-profile KvKs. You know, with people I respect as smart players actually running it. So who knows? Lucci Sargon is also really. See, I'm not a fan of Sargon in the open field. I do not do well with him. Nebu and a Mandatory. I've never run Nebu with a Mandatory together before myself. But I mean, the thing about archers is, let's exclude Edward and exclude El Cid from this statement. Archers, most of those other commanders, most of those other archer commanders, you can pair with any other archer commander and do fairly well. That's why I like archers. Chorizo Carbonara. I thought you were Irish, not Italian. If I'm gonna run Harold on the open field, I'm gonna run Harold Alex. You know, and that was my 3rd infantry march for a while, and it you know, both of those have instant procs on them, so it did fairly well. But it's kind of out of style at the moment. Zeno Flavius? Problem with Zeno Flavius is it's got to be pure infantry, and in the middle of a KvK, it's hard to fill with pure infantry. My favorite garrison is still Gorgo Hera. That's what I'm using, Thunder. Lucci, Alex, and Guan Scipio. I'm debating trying that Greek guy on the field. We'll see. Pete says I'm an infantry simp and still can't find a spot for Sargon in the open field. I like him in the rally. He just has not worked well for me in the open field. You know, but and I'll say this again, right? I say this every time people ask for my opinion. My opinion is my own. I fight differently than a lot of people do. You know, you should never ever take what one content creator says or what one person says and run with it. You know, everybody fights differently. Everybody has different equipment, different armaments, different city skins. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. Get the opinions of multiple individuals that you respect and you trust, and look at your lineup and see what city skins you have, what armaments you have, and go from there. You know, make a decision based on all the information you can gather, not just based on information from one person on a given day. You know, just because something works for Chisgull doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Just because something works for Plato doesn't mean it's going to work for you. You know, just because something works for Lambo doesn't mean it's going to work for you. So... But, I mean, I've got every archer commander expertise, every infantry commander expertise, and I still choose to run Guan Scipio and Lucci Alex. So, just look at the screen. Do you see Sargons from 60 GT? A very valid point there, Pinchahati. A very valid point. You know, and I'm not going to pretend to be an expert on commander pairings, but I watch a lot of these KvKs. I see what these big time kingdoms are doing, and that's what I kind of try and emulate. And when I saw Apo getting super good trades with Lucci Alex, that's when I thought, okay, let's get frickin' Sargon out of here. Let's put Scipio back behind Guan and run that Lucci Alex. And it looks like this rally may be a minute, so I'm going to take this time to go and drain the main vein. I will be right back. Thunder says, and let's get that out of there. Thunder says, Sargon is only good if you can stay connected to your target for a minimum of 10 seconds. Doesn't happen in the open. Yeah, I mean, usually the target's dead in 10 seconds, or many people just turn and run away. PP time, yes it was. Yes it was. I would keep working on your Scipio and your Lucci, Drew. I think Guan will not be meta after the next set of infantry come out. A lot of people will stop using. A lot of people already have stopped using guan. I mean, let's remove simplified graphics and see how many guans we can see on the field here. Constantine. There's I'm guessing the Freddy was to fill flags. Yeah, I'm guessing this is to fill the rally. 60 GT running Sun Tzu in the open field. Let's go. Just found the best report ever. Look on Discord. Which Discord? There it is. Margaret Babur versus Margaret Babur. Are you kidding me? I need to get that troll icon back in the chat for you, Mr. A. Yeah, my 7 marches are Boudica YSG, ZL Herman, Guan Scipio, Lucci Alex, Artie Tommy, Nevsky with William, and HQ with Joan. $1,500 on what Lego sets did you get? My wife loves Legos. I got her Lego roses for Valentine's Day. Well, at least you have something to show for it, right? I mean, I'm just kicking myself. A lot of the toys I had growing up, a lot of the Lego sets I had, the old space sets, a lot of the G.I. Joe figures I had, a lot of that crap is worth a ton of money. Thank you for the subscription, B19. Appreciate you, sir. I mean, some of those Star Wars Lego sets are just crazy, crazy prices. But, I mean, I collect football cards, so I have my own collections. The Avengers Tower, nice. I mean, I have PSA 10 Aaron Rodgers rookie cards, Brett Favre rookie cards, PSA 9 Reggie White USFL rookie card. I think I've got every Robin Yount card ever made. Tons and tons of autograph cards, jersey cards, you name it. I try and stick to autographs, jerseys, and rookie cards. So, Alloys, do you put them all together and have a giant Lego city in your basement? Captain, you'll let me know if you need me for Silk Road. I'll run forts, even though my forts are done. I'll run forts so people can join rallies, but I must say 1903 or 1093 better than 2605. Well, I mean, you know, 2605 has realized that they are not going to beat 1960. So what other tactics would you propose that they use? I mean, I see a lot of people, not just in my stream, but in other streams and on Facebook, right, ripping on 2605 for doing what they're doing. But honestly, what other tactics would you then suggest that they use? And I'm not trying to be a dick here. I'm genuinely curious. No, I do not. So one of the things I don't do is I'm not going to message players asking them for reports. If somebody's watching and wants to send me a report, fantastic. If I see one in the Fight Club here, and there's one in the Fight Club, I will definitely share it. But I don't message players asking for reports. I get so freaking annoyed when I do a rally or I defend a fort or a flag, and as soon as it's over, next thing I know, I've got 8 messages. Report, please. Report, please. Report, please. You know, it's like, hey, motherfucker, I'm fighting here my ass off, trying to control 7 marches, trying to control a garrison, trying to rally a flag. I'm not just going to go through and send people reports on a whim. You know, so I don't bug people for reports. That's just me. That's how I operate. But yeah, if there's a report in Fight Club, look at that. You know, we'll check it out for sure. I did Silk Road with 93 earlier, so I got my 6 already. Because I wanted to fire up a stream today. But no, thank you for looking out for me. Yeah, if you got enough for Silk Road, I'm going to skip it. I'll run some forts, though, so that people can join those for the March Speed Tide. How much power is Yoda at? Do we see him on the screen here? 777 million. Crazy. So he's down 1 billion power from his high. I mean, that's why they have Yoda and War Daddy Chad. He's down 80 million power probably from his high. You know, probably stuff in this fort. You know, that's why over here they have Fluffy Pony, probably stuff in this fort, right? All right, take care. Have a good one. Now you have a ton of shelves with sets displayed, but I'm turning the whole wall of my basement into a Lego wall next. Very nice. You'll have to send me a picture once you get that done. Cheers, Jay. Dropping 1 billion power. That's crazy. Who needs all these mega whales? We have Thunder and Hubsy. Amen to that. Although Fluffy Pony has an open door if he wants to come back to 1029. I mean, when he took over that account from MF, he was chilling in our kingdom for a good 3 weeks before 2605 opened up for migration. Very respectful guy. I mean, somebody at that power with that spending level who's buying gold chest after gold chest on a daily basis could have easily ambushed MGEs, could have easily ambushed gold head events, but he didn't. You know, he was there for Silk Road. He was there for Karak bosses. He was participating in events. Good dude. He's a good dude. Trauma is crazy as well. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy players that play this game. Yeah, I mean, 106 million dead, 301 all-time high, at 134 now. Captain, would I push against 1960? No, and why? I also don't run into a wall. Get hurt and then do it again. That makes perfect sense. I think that's the general consensus in 2605, and you can't fault them for it. You really can't, guys. It might not be what everyone wants to see, but at the end of the day, they got to look out for their kingdom. They got to look out for their players, and they have to do what they feel is in the best interest for them during this KvK. This flag should be relatively easy to burn. I mean, they do not have any cities near it, so... Sean says 2605 done a more than decent job. Tell me one other kingdom other than 1093 that could open field against 1960. I mean, I think 1365 potentially. I think 2049 did decent against 1960. They were in a stalemate in that first zone, and Warriors Unbound for the most part. 2429 looks super solid. 1188 looks super solid. But I mean, yeah, there's not many kingdoms out there that are gonna be able to open field against 1960. Jay, I think they're waiting until Kingsland. You know, in Kingsland, you are not going to be able to build forts. So it's going to be swarm everything. There are none that I can recall, Alloys. So I mean, yeah, 2605 is doing a good job. You know, are they on the field giving us murder ball after murder ball after murder ball? No. But at the same time, there's not many kingdoms that would be able to do that against 1960. Very, very few would even try. We're not bashing 2605 today, Hubs. They just tapped the flag. All those troops standing there, and they could have just tapped the flag. You know, I'm not disappointed with the fighting in this KvK. There's been some good fights. It's not exactly what everybody wants to see, but you know, it's interesting the tactics that are being used. The thing that disappoints me is all the toxicity and all the drama and all the bullshit. And that goes for any KvK where there's drama and there's bullshit and there's toxicity and Diplo chats are posted all over the place. It's stupid. It does nothing to help grow the community. It just divides the community. And we don't need that with players leaving this game hand in fist. What's up, Ruz? Good to see you. Just watching. Having fun. Chilling out. Trying to stay awake. Yeah, they got this burning once, but it's repairing. I have not seen them with Fluffy Pony next to this flag. I have not seen them light this flag on fire. If you want to share some reports, yeah, please feel free. I'm not one to start IMing people for reports. Y'all are fighting. Y'all got better things to do than send little old me reports, but I will not turn them down if you send them. Why are you in here, Aloys? Go fill a fort. Aloys said he was taking a break and he was building his new Lego sets. No, I'm just kidding. He said he got new Lego sets. He did not say he was taking a break from KvK. Here's the thing, though, Captain. You know, the way we play in 1029 in these lower seeds, we could put fucking City Keeper in a garrison and tell people, don't swarm the rally down, and people are still going to swarm the rally down. You know, that's why I really don't focus too much on my garrison commanders, because we swarm everything. I have not seen Legend Roni in a while. I don't know if he's playing another game or what he's doing. GT moving over here to try these flags again. Swarm is king, but it can hurt too in Tides of War when you have specific tides that you can put standby troops in a flag. I made the mistake of swarming a flag that was full and had 5 million standby troops in it. That fucking hurt. That hurt. That really hurt. I think I got 1 million deaths just from that swarm. But I mean, I'm walking by the flag and one of my officers on it says, "Lambo, hit that flag." They had a scout from like 2 or 3 minutes ago when there was something stupid in it. So I start swarming it and he's like, "Oh shit, it's Gorgo in there. Stop attacking." And I'm like, well, I'm invested now. I just want to get my marches home so I can send out fresh marches. But yeah. $31 million standing troops during that night shift I was on, Limo. Yeah, you and Matt hold down the night shift. I appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. Oh, I did not burn a day. All 6 marches got sad-faced. We rallied it then and burned it, but yeah, no. I hope I don't ever see standby troops again. I'm just being honest here. It's just habit, right? It's just habit. I've never claimed to be the smartest player in the world. I do some stupid shit at times. But, you know, you gotta have fun, right? Gotta have fun. And here's the thing, too, right? If you send rally after rally after rally at a flag and are not able to burn it, you're going to get just as many dead troops as you are if you swarm the flag in the first place. It's all about, did you get the burn? Did you not get the burn? It's about objectives, right? On Saturday, 2nd of March, some 41 tour, and I unfortunately will not be in Indonesia for whatever tour that is. I don't know what some 41 is. So it looks like they're going to try and come in from behind and work on, open up a few more fronts here. Yeah, they're doing Silk Road, so ignore the pop-ups there. That's weird. I hear a phone ringing, but don't hear a phone ringing. But, I mean, we got back-built flags up the ass over here. No, yeah, I did Silk Road in another alliance earlier this morning, Yafi. Don't worry. I got it. I asked Captain Stinkfus already for permission to skip PK Silk Road. He said they got enough people there. I did it earlier. Classified sending me 2 gold. Whoopee! Try MIA by 7. Are we talking songs here? All of the music you hear is from Epidemic Sound. It's all copyright-free music, so you can't play copyrighted music on a YouTube stream. That will get you demonetized very quickly. Don't worry, he betrayed you and did it alone. So, but after Silk Road, after they're done with Silk Road, they're going to pop the Tides of War buff here, right? This one. Destroy barbarian forts to gain march speed, because you can get up to 5% march speed that lasts the rest of KvK. We had this tide once before. I already did that in another alliance earlier today, so you can see that my march speed is an extra 10% from doing that tide back when Zone 5 was open, and now again when Zone 6 is open. So, but you know, I will go back and I will help them do some fort rallies at that time, just to make sure that everyone in the alliance gets it, because 10% march speed is freaking huge. You know, we had another tide for fighting, troop attack, but since our enemies quit so early, I didn't get that up nearly as I could have. 7.5% troop attack right now, but really the only buffs I got were fighting at the altar, because our enemies quit so early and disconnected from the pass. But hey, my crystal tech is done 3 days before Pass 7 opens. I'm pretty proud of that. The only individual item that I don't think I have is that kills yet. We only got 27 million in that first zone. Oh, we got some Bastion quests yet, but it's literally impossible to get those until more towards the end. Coalition. Do we have... I think there's one crazy number in here. Oh, 50,000 honor points. Okay. There we go. 20 million honor. 30 million honor. I don't... this would be really, really nice to get, right? 4 transmutation stones, but to hit 30 million honor in a C/D KvK, even with 6 camps, 6 kingdoms in your camp, that's a huge accomplishment. Fat hands with the rally, I think that was. Swarm down real quick. Next tide artifact acts like an accessory, so you have to replace one of your accessories. Yeah, we'll see. You know, we'll probably have to coordinate a bit on that too, just to make sure that everybody's not picking the same one. We have garrison people with the appropriate artifacts for garrisons, and rally people with appropriate artifacts for the rallies. Oh no, last Silk Road, you're going to try and troll. Oh, started at the... oh no. Oh no. This is evil music. Can you put some angelic voices on? Well, that's why my voice is on here. Happy? You can always mute the stream. I'm not as high energy as Apocalypse Gaming. He's a lot younger man than I am. So we got to have some high energy music to supplement the, as A would say, the Optimus Prime voice. If it fails, Captain, I think you can just do it again. If you're chilling out here on the stream, don't forget to hit that like button. That subscribe button helps me out greatly. Costs you absolutely nothing. If you want to get notified when I go live, hit that bell icon as well. ABBA, or I can't play copyrighted music, my friend. If I do, the stream is not monetized. No Taylor Swift. No Taylor Swift. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, Rose sent me some reports here in Discord. So let me pop those out. Thank you, Rose. Pop those out. We'll switch to our desktop. Take a look at some of these reports here. This looks like a Nevsky Joan with fat hands. Is Nevsky Joan garrisoning? Attila Gorgo, War Daddy Chad in garrison. Tariq ZL. Yeah, 1960 took more dads, but look at the Sevs as well. There's a fluffy pony Attila Gorgo. Holy crap. Maybe stick with fluffy pony. Just a thought there. Uh-oh, I hear something in game. Hang on. Rally swarm down again. Oh, we gotta move the game quick so it thinks we're still watching. Is that the last one? No, this is another War Daddy Chad. Attila Gorgo yet again. That one did better than his other report, though. Yeah, that fluffy pony one. Ouch. I guess kill points at the top overall. So good trades if that's what you're going for, right? And I don't recall those forts burning with either of them in there, so. If I see Lancelot doing an infantry rally and trading good, I will quit the game. Credits go to MF. Well, yeah, I mean, Fluffy got a outstanding account there, right? But in the same respect, he's the one out there putting in the work, putting in the time at the moment. Yeah, it will be. Does anyone know for sure how Tide's artifacts work? I mean, can you just do one artifact? So I've got a lot of commander's expertise. If you do an artifact from that commander, does that mean you can't use that commander on the battlefield? Yeah, we'll take a second here to remember MF. I mean, he's still alive. It's not like he's dead and we're doing a remembrance, right? But he's retired from the game, so. One artifact per Tide. It's like an accessory. Yeah, no, I know Stitch knows it, but... So what, is it like a skill from another commander then? Like, could I put, could I put a Tommy skill? Could I put the Tommy poison skill on, say, Lucci? Oh, you have artifacts that are not... Okay, so the artifact is like... It's like an accessory. It's not like actual skill, huh? Paul Gaming says it changes the troop type. Why do I want to change the troop type? I suffer visions. What do they mean? Feelings turn to stone. So I could change the troop type for XY to archers and run XYZL. If I chose to do so. Every day I'm closing in to my impending doom. That's kind of nutty. How does that impact equipment then that's on that commander? Do you have to put archer equipment on that commander? Changes the attributes of your secondary commander so that it matches those of the primary commander. So it would be ZLXY. Interesting. Too much to think about. This is why I like Heroic Anthem. Between the tides and the artifacts, too much damn shit to think about. Yeah. Yeah, secondary gear, I know, I get that. Interesting. So if I'm doing an archer rally, what do I want to do? Or does that Tariq ZL rally, that, I mean, 60 GT wouldn't be using that if there wasn't something to it. Nevsky ZL Cav rallies. Let's what you did, made ZL Cavalry and run around Nevsky ZL. Interesting. Interesting. So who do we got over here to stuff flags? Chisco's here to stuff flags. Fat Hands is here to stuff flags. If they lose this flag, it's not the end of the world, right? Because this territory... Oh yeah, if they lose that flag, they lose this entire arm. Next week's Cerulean Golden Kingdom, more free blueprints. I'm kind of waiting here. I have got some of my... Nope, it's not on Guan. So I've got the Hope Cloak at 3, I've got these gloves at 3, and I know this is not the meta, right? But this is what I use in Garrison. So it's on Lucci, since I'm not garrisoning. Hope Cloak at level 3, gloves at level 3. Eternal Night at level 3, boots at level 3. For archers, I've got the helmet at 3, the chest at 2, the bow at 3, the the leadership legs at 2, the leadership boots at 4, the dagger at 4, and the ring at 2. I got to work on these gloves yet, but I have a ring blueprint, so I want to get that up to 3. But I think I'll probably do this other stuff first. Damage to troops on the map, that might be nice. Holistic haste. That's some more march speed. Damage to troops on the map, so maybe the helmet and the weapon. And I still use the full 6 or 4 piece set on my main archer march. I've got the 2 KvK items, but they're not procced, so that's why we're using it on the secondary march. Tariq Ash I saw 2377 doing this, but infantry. Martel and Attila for counter rallies. Yeah, we're not doing Ark next week, Happy. We should be fighting in Kingsland. And I'm not one to register and just no-show. So that flag means nothing there. I think that flag's the next critical one for him to try. Check Discord, there's a picture of the artifacts. I don't know that they're going to take down this rally, though, if there's a Chisgull and a Fat Hands next to the flag. He hit 20 billion kills today. Congrats. Oh, he's got the city. He's got a special frame from going to Germany. That's nice. I've got him beaten helps by over 100,000. Neener, neener, neener. Yeah, you don't have one of these yet, do you, Chisgull? Huh? 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 Do ya? Sorry. Gotta pat myself on the back when I can, right? It looks like things are kind of stalemated here, guys, so I think we're going to call it. Let me see if anyone else is streaming right now. If so, we will get you over to them. Beast is streaming Call of Dragons. He is doing a stream giveaway, though. Oh, I think he might just be giving away resources in Call of Dragons. Either way, I don't see anyone else streaming Rise of Kingdoms at the moment. So, at least jump over there, give him a like, click that like button. I know it's Call of Dragons. I do not like Call of Dragons myself, but I'm gonna jump over there and say hello, and then I'm gonna grab something to eat and stuff some food in my face, and probably help these guys get that tide done so that everybody gets that 5% march speed. Appreciate y'all for jumping on today. Appreciate the 118 likes. Y'all rock. If we can, we'll maybe fire up a stream later if there's more action going on in this KvK, because there's nothing to do in mine right now. That said, y'all have a good one. We'll see you next time.